Hey everyone, it's Trishna, and today I was feeling called to do a collective reading. It's been a little while since I've done one of those. We're going to be using 3 different decks. The Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann, the Wisdom of the Oracle, or the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reed, and the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. All right, let's get into it. The overall energy to me at this time feels good, positive, light. Doesn't mean that it's without its problems, but everything feels manageable, feels like things that we can handle. There is a sense of optimism in our spirits and in the air. Now that energy, even though this is a collective reading, that energy that I just described feels more like it is my audience. When I tap into the greater collective, there isn't as much optimism. There's a lot more darkness, doubt, fear. But I feel if you really lean into this optimism, this positive vibe, this ability to see problems not as problems, but rather as opportunities, that this is something that we can push out there into the greater collective as well. So it's something that maybe our energy currently holds, but something that we can push into the greater collective. All right, let's take a look at some of these cards so far. We have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. That's what I was talking about. We are having more fun. We maybe aren't necessarily playing as much as we would like. Some of us maybe, but I feel like most of us are very committed, very devoted, wanting to push forward on our goals, whether they be more tangible goals or whether they be more spiritual oriented goals. But either way, we're really wanting to push forward. We have this energy, this drive within us. With that said, the play energy still, I feel, applies because we may be working more, being goal-oriented, but we're trying to find more play in the work that we are doing. We're finding purpose in what we are doing rather than trying to go out there and find purpose elsewhere. Finding purpose and passion where we are. We also have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So we know that if we keep pushing forward with our energy, if we keep moving towards our goals and keep finding purpose where we are, that we are going to create new worlds. We are going to be drawn towards what we are aiming for. So no matter where we are starting right now in our journey, if we feel like we're really far apart from where we want to be, which I actually feel like with our group, we don't feel that way. But if any of you are feeling that way, there is this sense of knowing, or there is this message that wants to come through that no matter where you are right now, whatever actions you're taking right now, even if they seem very separate and distant from where you want to be, you are being led in that direction. So you may think that you're going in an opposite direction, but you're actually being led to exactly where you want to be. So long as you keep finding purpose and passion in what you are doing today, you will find yourself where you would like to be, where your goals currently are. I'm also being told to mention, for anybody who needs to hear this, that whatever goals, desires, dreams that you have, they are meant for you. They are divinely inspired, if that resonates with you. But regardless of what you believe in, whatever it is that you want, it's yours. It's meant for you. You don't want it for no reason. You want it because your soul is calling for it. Your spirit is calling for it. Some aspect of you needs it, wants it, and can be more expressed through it. So you will be birthing a new age if you keep going on the path that you are going. You will find that your life is going to become that miracle that you're looking for because you're finding the miracles where you currently are with this play card, finding passion where you currently are. We also have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Whatever it is that you want It's yours. If you don't know what you want, that's okay. Keep finding purpose, passion where you are, and your new desires will be lighted up within you. You'll be called to more desires. Sorry for all the deep breathing in the background. That is my dog. One of my dogs. We also have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? You are divinely loved. There is a great mother. Mother Earth is here to support you, so long as you support her in return. So how are you supporting her in supporting yourself? If you support yourself, you are supporting her, and she will provide you with yet even more support. So how are you supporting yourself right now? How are you not supporting yourself right now? How do you need to support yourself further? Then we have Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Some of you may not be able to get into nature right now. It may feel like it is far from you. Maybe you don't live in that area. Maybe you don't currently really have the time, like truly, really, you just don't. Maybe you would like to go with somebody else. You would feel safer and you don't really have that person in your life at present. That is okay. Know that you do not need nature to be grounded or to be connected. Know that you can find that within yourself, if that is your only option. Know that even getting a simple plant or walking outside barefoot in the grass is more than enough. Know that the acts of finding purpose where you are is already getting you grounded. That is a part of the grounding process. Know that you can get grounded when you breathe. What does nature provide us? Fresh oxygen. And what does fresh oxygen make us want to do? Breathe in deeply. And what does breathing in deeply do for us? It provides our life force. It calms our mind. It calms our body. It aligns us to our soul, our spirit, the universe, to all of our desires, all of our passions, whether we know what they are or not. And it grounds us because it connects us to our deepest selves and our deepest desires, what we are here to express fully. By the way, if you're wanting to learn more about what you are here to express, for example, what your light codes are, what your lightworker divine mission is, I do have a course. You can learn more about it in the link below in the description box. It's my light codes activation course. All right. Some more cards here. Risk, disruption, the Queen. Interesting. The Queen's been coming up a lot lately, and actually she's placed right below the Star Mother. A lot of feminine energy wanting to come through. And what does that feminine energy represent right now? It represents a lot of inner contemplation, a lot of standing in the inner power. What is inner power compared to external power? What is feminine power compared to masculine power? Masculine power is very obvious, much like masculine energy tends to be. It's what we can see on the surface. Masculine power is force. It is strength. It is muscles. It is really the external physical power that we see represented in reality and all around us. Feminine power, on the other hand, is that internal power, that internal essence. Do you have self-control over your emotions and therefore over your mind? Are you in control of your mind? Let me let Bella out here, just one sec. She decided she didn't want to go. All right, so are you in control of yourself? Are you in control of your mind, of your feelings? Do you have a good relationship with your mind and your feelings? Do you have a good relationship with your inner power, your inner feminine? Risk. So, a lot of times in our reality, we talk about no risk, no reward. But you can have great reward with very little risk. And the way to achieve that is to make sure that you enhance your inner power. You are in alignment with your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs before you take the risk and the action. Therefore, whatever action you take does not cause a disruption, but rather brings you the reward that you are looking for because you have worked on the inner power, channeling that energy, pushing that energy towards what it is that you're looking for. Now, disruption is often considered a negative thing. So this will bring you not negative disruption, but disruption nonetheless. It will allow you to break through whatever energetic platitudes currently exist and disrupt that to bring about more positive outcomes. So in the beginning of this message, we were talking about how this group here that resonates with these messages in this channel, the energy was really bright, really powerful, really beautiful, super strong energy. But when I tapped into the collective, there's a lot of darkness, tension, fear. Yet, if you channel the energy that you have, you can push into the collective and broaden this happiness, this joy, this reward without so much risk, and bring about great change or disruption into the collective with this more feminine power. And when we utilize the feminine power here, it's not saying, hey, we got to stop using the masculine power. We already are using the masculine power, and now it's time to balance it out by adding in the feminine power. So it's not an either or discussion. It's not a one is better than the other, or it's not a one needs to take a break and the other needs to step in. It's balance. We have the Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, the Fool, Temperance, and the King of Cups. I feel the Six of Cups is really about that joy that I've been talking about, and that we have so many cups that we can share with the greater collective, and that there really is no limitation, that the love and the joy that we have to give is infinite so long as we understand our own inner power. See, when we utilize external power or more masculine power without the queen, which is the battery, the true power behind it all, we get tired, we need to sleep more, yada, 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 right? So that happens with emotions as well. If we're not utilizing the queen or the feminine power with our emotions, with our mind, with everything, then we can get emotionally spent. We can feel tired, we can feel taken advantage of, emotional labor that feels like nothing is coming back to it. That battery is emptying and needs a charge. But when we utilize our emotions and our ability to give to the collective, but we do it from a place of inner power, which we can always rejuvenate over and over and over again, if we clear our mind, if we clear our emotions, if we stay very much in control of the inner world, then that battery is infinite. And so what we're able to give to others in the collective is infinite as well. And it does not become this Ten of Wands burden that we see right here. As I said, with the Fool, that's a new journey. And that is the journey that we are on, using the inner power which creates disruption, which brings a reward that usually risk would bring, but brings a disruption that is positive, a new way of going about things, of seeing purpose and passion where we are, not looking for it externally, but rather finding it within ourselves and everything that we do, so that then we are led to even more things that bring us greater joy and passion. Being balanced in our emotions, like with the King of Cups, both internally and externally. So we have the Queen and we have the King here, right? It was never one or the other. It was always the two in conjunction. The two together create the sacred third. Temperance is not really wanting to speak on its own. It's wanting a clarification card. With temperance, we see balance as well. Two sides to a coin, there is symmetry. And that was what I feel temperance wants. Oh, look at that, right? We got the moon and we got the sun. Sun represents a masculine, moon represents a feminine, right? The balance, the symmetry that does actually exist, even though they seem like they're opposite forces or different forces or not really that connected or related. Then we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. And that's what I just spoke about. When you combine the king and the queen, you get the sacred third. That is the manifestation that you're looking for. Why do you want to manifest things? Because it brings you heaven here on earth. You're pulling from the spirit realm what you desire, what heaven, happiness, joy looks like for you in a more tangible form. So you pull that from spirit, bring it in through into the physical, and you bring that piece of heaven for you here on earth. And it is happening, as I said, whatever goals you are looking to achieve, whatever it is that you're wanting, whether you know what it is currently or don't, it's coming for you. Heaven on earth is coming, it's happening. So that is the message that wanted to come through today. I hope that it served you, and I will catch you in the next one.